In this tutorial, we will deploy the Edge microserver program on our Intel Galileo board. This assumes you have already set up your board as described in the Set Up Your Intel Galileo Board tutorial. This tutorial assumes you are connecting your board through an Ethernet cable. If you are using a Wi-Fi card to connect to a wireless network, use Thingworx Temperature Wi-Fi.ino file from the project's archive to make the modifications presented in this tutorial. If you are using an Ethernet connection, use the Thingworx Temperature.ino file to make the required modifications. After having downloaded the Thingworx Temperature.ino file from the Thingworx site, you will find it in your Downloads folder. To open it, launch the Arduino IDE and click File, Open. Then locate the downloaded file and click Open. Next, we will modify the following variables. The MAC variable. The value for this variable can be found on your network adapter. Type in each pair of letters, numbers in the following format. The server name variable. Give this variable the name of your Thingworx hosted instance. In my case, for example, I access the Thingworx server using the following URL. The server name variable will be everything between the HTTP and /Thingworx. The port variable indicates whether you are using HTTP or HTTPS. Leave it 80 if you are using HTTP or set it to 443 if you are using HTTPS. The API key is a Thingworx created object that is used in the authentication into the Thingworx server process. To get this value, go to your Thingworx Composer Home tab and locate the application key in the security section. Click it and click the new button. Enter a name, for example Intel Galileo key, and select your user in the username reference field. You can also tag it. This is useful if you plan on exporting, for example, all the objects you made for a project. If you tag all your things, thing templates, thing shape with the same tag, you can then filter the export based on your tag and have an XML file with all the information. To read more about tags, check out the PDF for this video. To create a tag, click on the wand in the tag field and select plus term. Choose the vocabulary in which you want to create it and type in a name for the term. For example, Intel Galileo Weather Project. Next, click Add Term. Save the API key and copy the key ID. Next, paste this value in the API key variable in the Thingworx Temperature.ino file. You can also change the time between refresh interval if you want. This tells the Edge microserver sketch at which rate to push new values from the sensor into the Thingworx server. The value is given in milliseconds and the default value is 1 second. If we try to upload the program to the Intel Galileo board now, we will get a couple of errors because the header files that we are trying to include in this line won't be found. Therefore, before uploading the sketch program to the Intel Galileo, we need to import two libraries. One which will allow us to read from the HTU21D sensor and one which will allow us to use the Thingworx C SKD. Download the HTU21D library from here. To import it in the Arduino IDE, go to Sketch, Import Library, Add Library. Locate the HTU21D library.zip file that you previously downloaded and click Open. Download the Thingworx 2 library from here. Import it in the Arduino IDE like you previously did for the HTU21D library.zip file. You can now go ahead and upload the sketch to the board. Make sure you have the right port selected under Tools, Serial Port, and Intel Galileo Gen 2 selected under Tools, Board. Then click Upload. After seeing the transfer completed message, go to Tools, Serial Monitor to see the temperature and humidity values read from the sensor being displayed. The Serial Monitor window starts displaying text sent from your sketch once it is opened. Therefore, if you want to see the beginning messages displaying if your Galileo was successfully connected to the internet and to Thingworx, you should open the serial monitor within the first 5 seconds after you receive the transfer completed message for the sketch you uploaded. Next, follow the instructions detailed in how to bind data into Thingworx to learn how you can see the data sent from your sensor in the Thingworx platform.